30
If anyone
minutes.
can do it.
It's him.
If anyone
it's
can do
absolutely him.
He did not. I guarantee he did not drop a single play on the play-by-play.
Absolutely not. That's the most impressive part, right?
Yep. And let it be known, Mariah and Avery are anti-women's suffrage. How are you going to do that to the Susan B. Anthony boys?
I don't know. That's messed up, right? You reverse 3-0 the Susan B. Anthony boys. Do you want women to vote?
Right?
Do you want women to vote? I don't know.
These antiquated ideals just have no place in our community.
That's interesting. We going back to the 1800s with this one.
Anja.
That's crazy. You got to win the bracket now.
I really hope so.
Yeah.
Is that okay? I was like, is Stealth Ices? He was hovering
Stealth
for a bit.
Ices? He has characters other than Bowser?
Beats me, but WelfarePickles and Izzt. I know they're static partners.
Yeah. So we got Iowa versus Minnesota here. This is a clash. A clash of states. I really hope we can defend here. That would be big. But anyway, Thor and Stealth Pilot. I know Thor and Stealth Pilot, of course, are
two high-caliber players.
They've been very good for a very long time here.
I don't know if they've teamed a lot before, but, you know.
I don't know either. From what I can tell, it seemed kind of last minute, right? I'm pretty sure Stealth Pilot and Dat are teammates a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Double Bowser?
Yeah. I don't really know, though. I think Stealth just kind of teams with whoever.
That's true. And I know, I can tell you what, Thor has pretty good, he's got a much better handle on the Snake matchup now. I don't know how much that translates into the chaos that is doubles.
Yeah.
But I can see this going either way, honestly.
It's definitely, like, knowing things is definitely better than not knowing things, right?
Sure.
So
there's going to be, great spike from Thor.
Oh, my God. Okay. I will say, though, on stream today, I've seen Snake Pac-Man versus Snake Plant, right? I've seen Olimar Steve versus Snake Plant, right?
Welcome, Minnesota.
Now I'm watching Cloud Bowser. Cloud Bowser is, like, the most wholesome team I've seen on stream today.
This is normal. Like, these guys are, you know, I'm going to hold back my opinions on Bowser and how he's so heavy and so fast at the same time, but that's like a normal-ass team.
For the most part, yeah. And the rest of the teams here, it's like, I've been thinking, like, dog, I got to get out the Midwest.
This is clown.
I got to go back into retirement, bro.
This honestly is like a clown dimension.
Honestly. Especially, like, you look at top 8 graphics from, like, here specifically, right? And it's like, wow. It's like if you don't, it's like, I know these people, they're my friends, but, like, wow.
Like, I don't even know.
I'm scared.
But right now, Izzt hanging on to that stock has secured a bit of a lead for
the
yellow team here.
And especially with characters like Snake and Pac-Man, right? It's going to be really important for one of them to figure out how to stock tank, because if one of them is able to stock tank and set up a shop, right, that the other team has to approach, it gets pretty scary. Because then, like, all of a sudden, it's like, yeah, sure, it might be 4 stocks to 4, but you haven't even been able to touch this Pac-Man for the last, like, 3 minutes, right?
And Pac-Man can be so evasive, hovering up with the hydrant, keeping you out with the fruit.
Okay, yep. That was actually really nice ledge coverage there.
Yeah, Bowser being pretty big there. Oh, wow.
I think he killed his teammate is what happened there.
I mean, who even knows that? There was a hydrant. There was a limit blade.
Yeah, there was a lot that happened there, but I'm choosing to blame it on Thor because actually, you know what? No, I'm not.
That's like multivariable calculus going on the ledge.
That's true.
Oh, man. Dude, what the hell? Commentating doubles is so hard.
It is. I just did that with Matt W, and it was horrifying.
Dude,
but
the Thor solo dubs commentary, that's like Michael Jordan flu game.
Literally. I'm like, I don't know how that happened, but I know I watched it happen one time, and I was really impressed. But anyway.
Back to pretty even stocks,
It is very even, yeah, especially when you consider the 2 heaviest characters, the 2 characters that have taken any damage, right? Especially Bowser in doubles seems like kind of a demon, right? If you can be evasive, like, at all. It's like, if you can be evasive at all and hold your stock, like, at all, like, not from this position, because you're probably just dead, right? But
he's getting edge guarded.
Yeah, you're just getting rinsed and repeated here. And Thor, the dash attack, unfortunately missed. He's dead.
Cypher. He got banked. He got banked by the Cypher.
Oh, no.
That's tragic.
WelfarePickles' dying wish was, you can back air me, but you can't make it back. Oh, my God.
Have you seen my drone?
You made, like, the weirdest face when you said that.
I make weird faces all the time.
I know. I've been around you plenty. I know that. Ooh. That wasn't weird. That was, like.
Well, it's, okay, I don't know. I guarantee stream didn't see it, but it's actually, it's supposed to be Chris Griffin hitting a vape. So if anybody wants to Google Chris Griffin vaping, That's the face I just made.
That is the thing. I can confirm that was like perfect. That's perfect. We're just missing the vein.
Right?
But into game 2, Kalos I think makes a lot of sense as a counter pick. Not only
Snake.
is this like one of Thor's favorite stages, I know that for a fact, right?
Oh yeah, he loves this place.
Yeah. Not only is this one of Thor's favorite stages, but also it's really good for Bowser, I would imagine, being able to live this long.
Big blast zones.
Yeah, obviously the flat part is going to be nice for the 2 zoners on the other team, but when you consider the fact that they don't really have a platform to work with in the middle, right? A lot of zoning in this game is so like oppressive because they have like the Smashville platform, for example, right? And they're able to just segment off the stage by using the platform, but this stage, I feel like I would honestly favor. It really depends on how the game would play out, I think. If the Bowser can stock tank, I think it's going to be kind of hard.
I think part of it, too, is the ledge trapping becomes a lot less threatening because you have that extra escape
You have the
option.
platform, yep.
And they got bamboozled at the ledge a couple of times last game, so I think they're trying to dodge that. And, there's Stealth taking that first stock.
Yeah, I mean, we're immediately seeing an advantage, which the one thing about doubles that I noticed during that last set is that it really kind of, like, the early opening is very nice, but it doesn't matter as long as, like, the team that wins is the team that takes control when it's, like, everybody has, like, 2 stocks, high percent. The team that takes control there is usually the team that wins.
You got to snowball. You got to snowball, and you got to close stocks when you can.
Yep, exactly.
Oh, and scoops off the ledge.
Oh! Okay. Oh, my God. Okay. I thought things were about to get a little scary there, but I don't think Stealth knew how to follow up off the footstool. So, to be fair, I don't either, but, like, that was, like, it was weird.
Stealth whiffs the up B, but in the chaos,
yeah,
this is a lot. There's a lot going on.
There is a lot going on.
But, I think the big key here for this stage is, note, both Thor and Stealth have spent a lot less time stuck on the ledge.
Yes, absolutely.
I think that was their goal with the stage pick, and
I think so as well, yeah. I think especially for Stealth Pilot, right? Because we watched how he lost his last stock at the end of that game where he just got basically rinsed and repeated off the side. And I'd like to think him having the high option makes it just a little bit harder.
For sure, especially, and also just once you get to the ledge, there's more escape options because Bowser's role is tragic.
Yes, it is, absolutely. Speaking of taking control, by the way, Stealth Pilot and Thor have done so at the end of this Kalos game. Thor, it looks like, is going to take on a little bit of a stock tank role here, but if you can take this stock off WelfarePickles, you're in a pretty good spot, I would say.
Once you can get into the 2v1 territory, it just becomes all gravy.
Yeah, when you're in the 2v1 territory, it's basically, it feels like just set play, basically. It's like we run our ledge trap, somebody gets a grab, and then it's over, basically, right?
It's Harlem Globetrotters.
Pretty much, yeah.
They start like snapping and whistling, and all of a sudden, you're getting dunked.
Yeah, and like in about like 30 seconds after that starts, the game ends, right? Pretty much. So it's just like, I don't know. I will say, watching me and Holla try to 2v1 earlier was really funny.
I'll have to check the replay on that.
But
we are officially in.
We are in the 2v1, and yeah, look at Thor controlling that platform, by the way. Like, he knows he just has to control that front area, and Stealth Pilot has the roll on lock if it comes to.
Threatening with limit.
I thought he was just going to finishing touch, honestly, because it covered so much space up there.
True.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it would. Just a back air will do it, though.
Yeah, and we're into game 3. I'm guessing we're going to see Welfare and Izzt try to take it back to a.
I'm trying to signal someone if they want to commentate. I got a tinkle.
Okay. You trying to get King of Wizards on here?
I'll get King of Wizards.
Yeah.
The world needs to hear. The world needs to hear from him. It's been too long.
He's like, no, he's stuck in his bag. He's got his arm stuck in his bag. He can't commentate. No, he's coming. He's coming. Oh, my God, he's coming. Oh, my God. This is important. This is legendary. Ladies and gentlemen, we have not had this in a long time.
I will do one game.
King of Wizards, ladies and gentlemen. He's alive.
Alive and well.
Nobody knew he was alive, unless you're at the venue today or you were at Advantage State a few weeks ago. Then you knew he was alive.
Yeah. Basically,
like, I knew you were alive, but I don't know if anybody else did, so.
Once, every 6 months, a spotting or something. Basically Bigfoot.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Every 6 months, he rolls like a chance to spawn, right?
Yeah.
And he hit it a couple times recently, so. But we're into game 3 here. I don't know. I didn't see what stage got picked, but, yep, I was going to say I'll guess it would be smaller after the way the last game went, and it has the middle platform. So, all right.
Nice.
But, yeah, so either way, we have, I was talking with Will about how I've seen, Cloud Bowser is like the most, normal person team I've seen today.
Yeah, that's wait, Cloud Bowser? Wait, sorry. I need to like relook at these teams. So who is and guest?
That's Thor.
That's Thor.
Yeah,
okay,
he's the
okay,
guest.
Cool. Gotcha. Yeah, this looks like a really solid team.
No, it's good, right? Like, but I was talking because the teams I've seen today, it's like I saw Olimar Steve.
Yeah.
I saw Plant Snake, and I saw Pac-Man Snake, and I also saw Sonic
Snake.
Steve earlier.
That's okay. Wow. I mean, I don't know. Maybe
This region sucks.
Yeah.
That's what we learned. Okay.
I think that's the conclusion I got to as well too off that.
I kind of thought Bowser was gonna live that, by the way. Just like,
yeah.
but
no, I mean both of you guys are at kill percent. Like,
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I wasn't even gonna be surprised at a double KO there too.
Yeah. Just off the splash. But I was saying last game, I thought Kalos was a good counter pick game too, that's where Thor and Stealth win game 2. They won game 2. Because not only because of the side plats, like interrupting like the Snake ledge trapping and the Pac-Man ledge trapping, but also because I think the bigger stage is going to be better for Bowser specifically.
Yeah, like getting like a side B onto like the platforms on Kalos, you're saying, or
well, it's that, and also just Bowser lives forever on Kalos, right? So you're a much more effective stock tank on a stage like that.
Yep.
But also it takes away something like the center platform for them because you're playing against 2 zoners. They're going to be wanting to set up shop in the middle of the stage, right?
Yeah, I'm surprised not seeing as many like hydrants in center stage or just kind of C4 just to kind of like hold down the fort there. But right now they've got the 2 split up, but really like Welfare's in a really awkward spot, like stuck between.
Yeah, and this is kind of what happened last game to him too, right? Because in the mid. Last game, he kind of was just in a spot where all of a sudden it was like 3 stocks to 2, but he was at 120 and nobody else had any percent, and it's just like, okay. Like, it's a very defined win condition, right, at that point?
Yeah.
Speaking of very defined win condition, every single doubles game I've watched today, I've mentioned this a few times, is that the team that takes control, like, now is usually the team that wins, right?
Yeah.
And the last 2 games, it's been Thor and Stealth Pilot, so...
Yeah, they do a really good job of kind of just like keeping someone like kind of stuck in the middle as like another person is able to finish off, like edge guards or just kind of sandwich the.
This type of position is like they're both kind of in between, and now we have another 2v1 here.
Yeah.
And this is the type of position where it's gonna be hard, right? Because Thor still has another stock. He's gonna. If it goes a while, he'll burn through multiple limits, and it's like, how do you live that after a while? Especially against 2 players that are this good. It's like, I don't know.
I think Limit's about to, Limit just ran out right now, but like honestly, like you have no threat of like being interrupted from charging Limit right now.
Yeah.
And Bowser certainly will not die randomly.
No, absolutely not. Thor might at this percent. Thor probably will at this percent, but like it's not really random.
Yeah.
And Bowser at 88, what Pac-Man move are you threatened by?
It's like maybe like a random key if you're able to land that, but like
off stage maybe, like deep off stage. I could see it, but you have okay, that's 1 stock. But you have to get deep off stage for that to even be a threat, right? And that's the thing. It's like, what are you going to be landing? It's going to be like down airs and back airs maybe. You don't even want a down air in this position. It's going to take too long. Thor's going to run up and kill you.
Yeah, and now we're kind of at a percent where like a straight back air from Thor or just a random F tilt from, or not random F tilt, but a F tilt from Bowser will
literally pretty much anything's going to kill here. He burns his limit there to try to 2-frame. Doesn't get it, but yeah, at this point, Thor has the bell too. Yep, that's going to do it.
That was really good.
Yeah, strong effort from Izzt to try to bring it back, but yeah, it's tough to win a 2v1. I don't know.
In that scenario too, like what is a Pac-Man supposed to do if someone just holds on to like the
item? The item you have no threat. The threat's just gone.
Yeah.
Like what do? You try to run away and then you lose on time. It's like, all right, cool.
No, there's really like not much to do at all.
Yeah, it's hard, but Thor and Stealth Pilot taking the 2-1 lead, and this is 2-1 set point to defend Minnesota. That's the only Iowa team left.
Oh, okay. Wait, there's several Iowa teams, or
maybe?
Okay.
I think it might just be them. They're the Iowa team that I noticed, right? So
okay, cool.
But that would mean Iowa's out at 4th, and top 3 is all Minnesota, which would be huge.
Cool. Okay. Yeah, that would be huge. I'm wondering. I'm guessing the seeding for this was like madness. I don't know how
you see doubles either. Yeah, but I think Welfare and Izzt were 2, and Lucky and Disco were 3.
Oh, cool.
And Lucky and Disco won in semis.
Oh, they won in winter semis?
They won in semis. Yeah, they won in semis.
Right now, right?
They lost in winners finals to Candle and Mirai.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Back to Kalos again, which makes sense.
So Welfare and Izzt are picking Kalos.
Oh wait,
interesting. Yeah, that's interesting, right? Because
this seemed really good for a Bowser.
I would think anyway. I mean, it's a matter of player confidence too, right? And they just took Thor's first stock immediately, so obviously they know they're on the back foot here.
Yeah.
But it's like What?
Hi. Oh, thank
What?
you.
Oh my God.
That was my phone.
Oh, a delivery. Special delivery from Hunter.
That was
But-
perfect. But yeah, I mean, like in these scenarios, I can kind of see why you might want Kalos here. Having a lot more space can also just be nice for the two basically zoners, but
Yeah, I mean, I think it's also maybe just a nicer double stage, just because you have because it's so big, it takes away a lot of the chaos that happens like
Yeah.
on a stage like Battlefield, for example.
yeah.
Battlefield is just like a madhouse in doubles. I don't know how
No.
you like keep track of anything.
Especially with like snake grenades like going on all over the place, that's like literally like able to hit platforms
Yeah,
and stuff too.
yeah.
Like that's just
On this stage, you can kind of get it to a point where it's like we can slow it down a little bit and we can play our game, right?
Yeah.
Even still, though, Thor and Stealth are they're still very much so in it. It's getting closer to even as we speak.
Yeah. That early stock, like while it did like give like a lot of momentum,
Yeah.
they kind of were able to.
You have to
make their way
snowball.
back.
That's what Disco said
Yeah.
before he left, and that's the hard thing, right? Is if you don't snowball, then shit like this happens.
Yeah.
And now it's like a stall on Kalos. You can't kill them really, and all of a sudden, like you killed Thor, and that's the important stock I think is taking Thor's stock there,
Yes.
because that gives you like that puts somebody on their
that's
last
it.
stock.
That's it.
Yep. Okay, and now it's looking like Welfare and Izzt have found themselves in a position where Stealth's at 142. Okay.
Wow, great back throw. So I kind of get the idea here where it's like, yeah, you isolate the fights, and
Yeah.
like no one's there to basically save Thor if there's an early gimp in place, which either Pac-Man or especially Snake can set up for that.
Well, that's how Thor and Stealth lost game 1 too, actually.
Oh, really? Okay.
Is
it was
Thor
just like
Thor made like a crazy back air play below the small battlefield
Yeah.
ledge, and it looked like it was gonna work, but WelfarePickles Cypher hit him, and he died very early.
It's Cypher. Every single time it's Cypher. That move
I
is so
shouldn't
broken.
have mentioned that move.
That
I shouldn't
is-
have mentioned that. Oh no!
Oh.
Oh, that was such a good play too.
That's-
That was such a good play too.
Wow.
That's twice this set that Thor hasn't been able to make it back after making a great offstage play.
At least you can like clip it and just like crop out the part where you don't recover, because that was like really,
Yeah.
that was really nice.
You can just say you can just say don't ask who won the game, right?
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
Announcement. If you are doing squad strike, it will be happening in the smaller half of the room
This is
with
cool.
Failbot. Failbot is wearing a
Failbot's TOing. Okay, that's good to know. But
So again, if you are in squad
so we're into a game 5 here.
Yeah. Oh, they're back to Kalos.
They went back to Kalos. So that's interesting. I'm so interested as to why they picked Kalos game 4, because this feels like a strong counter pick for Thor and Stealth Pilot in this
Yeah.
set, right? Like, I don't know. That's interesting. But they won, so I guess I can't be too mad. But
Yeah. I don't know. I definitely think if there's a way that Thor can sit closer to Stealth Pilot, I think that'll definitely help a lot.
Yeah.
Because that seems to be how majority of stocks are being taken.
yeah,
On this stage in particular.
Mm-hmm.
But like otherwise, like once they get the ball rolling, like yeah, this feels so good for Bowser Cloud.
yeah. That's the thing though, is you kind of have to get the ball rolling, right? And they kind of weren't able to pull away last game.
Yeah.
That was what led to them Welfare and Izzt being able to find their opening, is they just weren't able to find like the mid-game play that would have led, like they would have needed to find like an early stock obviously, but they weren't able to find it, and that's what was so crucial there.
Yeah, and like this kind of scenario where like Thor is just able to hold center stage while Stealth kind of takes care of the rest feels really strong, just because I mean Bowser Fair versus Cypher. and all
Oh,
that
it's a
stuff. Wow,
double
that's
kill.
amazing. Wow.
Okay. And that's the type of early game play that you can snowball off. Like one stock is like kind of whatever, I think, but
Yeah.
a play like that's something you can build on.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Especially with Thor only at 53 on Kalos, like
No, this is going to be pretty difficult for
yeah.
for the two, but it's still totally doable. That was a good F tilt.
Yep.
That really this should be potentially nice.
Okay, well they basically just found a double kill of their own, so
Yeah.
what am I saying, I guess? But yeah, that's the thing though, is this type of position is like so it could go it's anybody's game, right? Especially considering how early we saw them kill Thor, but that's a big 2-frame.
Yeah, that is really massive. I mean, I don't know. With Pac-Man, just kind of feels like it's been interrupted after every hit so far. It looks like it's been kind of difficult, but
Yeah.
That's the difficult thing with doubles in particular too, where it's just kind of like, you know, you could still get a clean hit, but you're basically getting like traded for it.
Yeah,
a lot of times
that is the thing, right? And that's why characters like, that's why I kind of think
nice.
characters like Pac-Man are so weird in doubles, because it's like Pac-Man is very combo reliant at lower percents, and
Yeah.
obviously like his combos, he can get a lot off chaos too. Like he has pretty fast aerials he can use to follow up, or to
Yeah.
throw a fruit to follow up off like a snake grenade, for example.
Yeah.
But it's still just like, did he just kill Thor with that?
Yes. Yep. That was awesome. Wow.
That's really funny.
Yeah. But man, this game really scary right now. Snake at kill percent. And I mean, it's 3 stocks to 2, but I don't know. Like I also, back to your point about like kind of like basically boxing characters, I feel like in general like can feel really good in doubles. And like Pac-Man and Snake both are just that same kind of archetype where it's like zoners with very good boxing.
Yeah,
skills.
yeah. I just feel like characters like Bowser and Cloud that have very large hitboxes, right? Like
Yeah.
very large hitboxes, and they're not overly reliant on not getting interrupted, right?
Yeah.
I feel like that's the type of archetype where it's like this is a doubles character in my head, right? But
Yeah.
yeah, and we're into a 2v1 here,
Wow,
and Stealth is
75?
gonna close it out. On Kalos even is kind of crazy, but
Fair enough.
a Game 5 win to Stealth and Thor, and that
Yeah.
will put them in losers finals.
All right.
So that will